cut the jibber jabber. Pull up in that yappa dabba, looking hella dapper. They say birds flock together. Whoa, I'm a pterodactyl. Yeah, my presence is a present. It's a eye staring at you. Look, got time for chitter chatter. Cut the jibber jabber. Pull up in that yappa dabba, hella dapper. They say birds flock together. Whoa, I'm a pterodactyl. Let my presence is a present. It's a god staring at you for real. Grind 25/8. We get no sleep here. We hustle 366 every year, a leap year. Yeah, I've head first. You got your feet in. I'm in the deep end. Boy, you'll sink here. Look, I used to scoot up the front seat just to sleep back. I used to steal out the corner store, hoping they don't catch me. Nah, for real. Now I'm NBA 2K. I run the game like an athlete. Nah, more like a track meet. Yeah, check my stat sheet. I'm from the home of the had-nots. I am. Now we eat lamb chops. Whoa. We really come from nothing. Now I got my outside. Rep the team like a mascot. Let's go. Tuxedos and ascots. Girl, I'm a sight to see. Go ahead, take a snapshot. Got time for no chitter chatter. The jibber jabber. Pull up in that yappa dabba, looking hella dapper. They say birds flock.
What up, world, man? It's RadioActive Podcast, and I'm your host, Ace Boogie.
And it's your dude, Lambo Warren. What's the deal, baby?
So, we got some special guests in the building, y'all. We got some special guests in the building.
Some guests.
Can y'all please introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Model Car with Yes You Can. I'm Kait Speaks with Yes You Can, and formerly known as Simply Kait with Simply Kait Braiding and Weaving as well.
All right, so Miss Kait. So you're from Houston, correct?
Correct.
Now, Miss LaCar, you're from?
Houston.
You from Houston as well. God, we got Houston in the building again. Okay. So what made you choose to go the route? Because you have plenty of businesses. What made you choose to go the route for hair?
Okay, so the reason why I went the route for hair is because I started braiding hair in middle school, and it was always a talent that I had. And I told myself in 2017 that I'll use that talent to make money.
Okay.
Hold up, he said like you was doing other stuff, like you could have been a bank robber.
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that.
No.
What was the first style that you
had other stuff?
What was the first style you remember doing, and you were like, yes, you know what, this is gonna be what I'm gonna do?
When I was 16, I used to do those micro braids, and my dad, I used to do it at the house at my when I was in high school, and so I was charging $60, and my dad used to tell me like, I know dang well you ain't sat up in here for like 6 hours doing these braids and got paid $60. So now those braids are like over $200 and some.
Yeah,
some of them are $300. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's get into some of the pricing when it comes to hair, like in your salon. So how much for instance, somebody wants locks? How much would that maybe cost?
Well, I personally don't do starter locks, but
you have someone in the building.
We have a lady named Lynn from Lynn's Locks Therapy, and starter locks start off at $90. Sister locks can start off at $400 going up. Those are really small locks or whatever.
400?
Yes, because it can take about 6-7 hours to do sister locks. They're like really little. Yeah.
Who else specializes? What else do you specialize in your shop?
So me personally, I specialize in knotless box braids. For medium, I charge $275, hair included. For small, I charge $300, hair included as well.
Okay. Hair a big business, bro.
Hey,
all y'all dudes out there selling dope,
get into hair.
Get some hair. Flip some bundles,
sell some human hair.
Flip some bundles, bro.
What all do you do though? What all do you do outside of hair? What all do you do?
Last time I said that, this one over here said I embalmed dead bodies. So he said I did everything. It's a long list. Okay, so I have the salon. Mm-hmm. I travel doing braiding classes.
Okay.
I started Yes You Can nonprofit last month. So we give back to single mothers. I do women conferences. I travel the world doing that, or the United States. I ain't got to the world yet.
Okay.
We gonna get there. Yeah, we're going to get there someday. And, I'm a motivational speaker as well.
Okay. I want to go back to hair. So when it comes to hair, what are some things that you should have in order when it comes to hair?
As far as the hair or the character?
I'm talking about you as a stylist. What things should a stylist have in order, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to hair?
Picture is not as clear as it should be.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Is it still going, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
All right, keep it going. Okay, so one of the things reason why I asked that, because like should they have like health things in order? Like, say for instance, you're doing hair all the time. So what if you catch like carpal tunnel or some shit like that? Like,
so I actually had my fingers lock up on a client head twice in the same day.
Ooh.
Same client.
Okay.
Yeah, but
what do you mean lock up? Like, what is that?
Like, I was braiding her hair and it just went like this, and I was screaming. Like,
It hurt?
Yes. Like, I literally had to go to the shampoo room and have water ran on my hands and drink water because dehydration is a major factor.
So the muscles like tightened up like that from doing.
You
it
have
so
to think
much?
about it. You actually manipulating their hand in that tight space for a long period of time. So the best thing to do is do massages and heat compression.
Oh, that's big. That's okay. Okay. So,
Hey, Dad.
let's go shout out. What's going on, Jerry, man?
What's up, Pop?
Yo, doing? Shout out to Mr. Jerry.
Y'all watching, make sure y'all share. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all
Yeah,
like.
share,
Share.
Leave a comment. We'll shout you out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Don't
sir.
play. Let's get it going. So why are you into mental health as much as you are?
This gonna get a little deep, but
Let's get it.
When I had my youngest daughter in 2014, I was diagnosed with bipolar depression.
Can you explain what bipolar is for those who don't?
Okay, so bipolar, most people joke about it, but it's actually a serious matter. It came to me genetically from a parent. One of my parents, she does suffer from that. So with bipolarness, I used to always be told that I go 0 to 100 real quick. And I didn't realize that at that time I was spazzing. I was spazzing out on people. And so that had me like angry all the time. Didn't know why. I was always offended, irritated. But a part of bipolarness is when we have a mania stage. The mania stage is like, well, we're doing a lot. Like, we're doing investments. We're doing, shopping. Like, we're just doing stuff off of impulse. And then when we slow it down, the depression part come in, and then we just like real low for a really long time.
What's some things that you did when you were manic that you were like, God damn, why'd I do that?
Starting so many businesses is my mania. My mania, and also just like impulsing, like stuff off of impulse. So at that time, I have money in my hand and I go straight to the game room to just throw it away. So that was straight off of impulse. But now, since I am properly seeing a counselor and taking my medication, I'm more focused. I couldn't sit down and watch a full movie. Like, my mind was just always roaming. I would think so much till my head start hurting. But now I'm like more focused. I get more stuff done, and I'm grateful for getting help for that.
So a lot of people have that. So.
Yeah, they do.
I was when I was growing up. I had my own mental. I had to go see a psychiatrist, a counselor. I took probably all through high school as well. Taking like 5-6 pills morning, noon, and night at a time. You know what I'm saying?
It
just
take
for
a lot
that.
for a man to admit that,
But,
because men are in denial when it
well,
comes
no,
to
I used to.
For sure.
I wasn't even allowed. Now it's really under control. I don't mind. Now we popping. But back then, I used to. And sometimes, I guess it's under control. It probably happens like twice a year, something like that.
Don't go away.
But I used like very bad night terrors. I don't know if y'all know what night terrors is. Night terrors is horrible. People say, I don't wish that was amongst my worst enemy. Yes, I do. Like, here, take this. You can have this. But night terrors, and just, I used to be in the Knicks hospital. I used to stay there. You know what I'm saying? Just weird. When we were friends, I wasn't even really, until like we really got to know them, I wasn't even really allowed to stay at their house. Like, no, you're not going to their house, because the night terrors is just, so I'm very familiar with mental health as well.
Speaking of that, when you said the hospital, that's when I actually knew I had got diagnosed, because when you're going through that type of mental health, it does trigger suicide.
Absolutely.
Especially when you just had a newborn baby. It's called postpartum depression. So I kind of went into a panic attack at my job, and they had to fly me, get me out to put me in the hospital.
Right.
But when I took the medication, that was my first time taking it. I'm like, man, I feel dead. Like,
let me tell you,
on some zombie stuff.
Now listen, this is the truth, and I didn't say this when I was there. Now I'm already used to taking. Ever since I was 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there, I always took like Ritalin, Wellbutrin, Clonidine, Adderall. I took like 6, like ever since I can remember.
Yeah.
So I'm already used to that. But They put me in the Knicks hospital, right? And they gave me like their own version of, I already getting my own medicine prescribed, but you know, when you're there, they already got something that they already give everybody.
Right.
So they gave me this pill and put me in this room.
You don't want nobody to see your face away.
They can't see me?
You don't want nobody to see that beautiful face, man?
Y'all can't see me? So,
all right, go ahead.
So they put me in this, when you say about the pills, the pills that they put me on, and bro, you know that I don't believe nothing. They give me this pill the whole night. Call it what you want. It was an alien inside the vent just looking at me the whole night. Listen, I'm not an idiot though. They come back in the morning and like, you know, they give you, when you're in the hospital every day, they give you every couple of hours, they come and give you an assessment. Not even that, they give you an assessment. Somebody come by and check on you. Hey, how you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So the dude come by in the morning to check on, hey, everything. Got to give us our breakfast. How was the night? It's perfect. I'm not an idiot. I'm not stupid. I'm about to. Oh,
what's going on,
great.
Shannon?
The night was no problem at all.
Hey, Dana.
But yeah, whatever they gave me, bro. The whole time I prayed for like 2 weeks, I'm seeing this alien. Literally, how ET look. I'm seeing this dude and pinch myself all like, I'm not tripping. He's still there. Hold up, I'm tripping. I'm tripping.
What do you look like?
And this is the crazy part. Just like an alien. And again, you know, I'm sure it was like my psyche and the medicine that they gave me. So I'm not saying it was real. I'm sure it was. I know it was.
Right.
Just like a regular alien, like the alien you see on the cartoon, like E.T., like the big head, the big eyes. You feel me? But I didn't say nothing. Everything is fine. You know what I'm saying? And left. But
when should you have said something like?
Hell no, I'm already there for saying something stupid. I'm already here.
So he don't want to stay longer. Is what he's
saying. I'm already
there.
here for something dumb that I said.
So now he gotta act like nothing's wrong.
Yeah,
so
like I'm not an idiot. Now I do like my counselor, my psychiatrist. I'm going to my therapist when they show you the splats and you got to tell them what that is. That I go to a counselor when we got to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, what your issues, what's going on through that. Like all this, I'm going through all of that for all the way up. When we in Highlands, I'm doing that. Like while we going to school, when I get out of school, it's like, all right, fam, the days I can't go to your house, hey, I got to go see my psychiatrist. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? But crazy, like, hell no, I ain't saying, they put me in there for saying something stupid to
So he trying to get out.
But
I was in the night for a very long
I said something real dumb.
Real dumb? Like,
I could,
do you mind saying?
Oh, okay. So listen. Again, I'm bad. Horrible. So my grandmother, when you speak of mental health, my grandmother, lovely woman. I'm not having these night terrors and, you know, she could deal with the night terrors, but you know, I was horrible. So one day she tell me, you know what, her and the psychiatrist came up, whoever she spoke with, came up with the bright idea to send me to Boysville. Okay. Boysville is another little institution. You know what I'm saying? So while we there filling out the papers downtown for me to go to Boysville, they doing construction across the street. I shouldn't have said no stupid bro. I said the dumbest stuff I could say, right? So they doing the paperwork. We on like the 5th floor or something like that. I run downstairs. I'm like, I'm not going. Run down. This is not the problem. I run downstairs. Bam. By the time I got downstairs, they were right behind me. So like they were like 10, 15 seconds behind me. So they get downstairs. Soon as they get downstairs, they doing construction across the other place, and it's like 50 stories. It's like the Tower of America or something. It's a big building. I tell them, I say, I'm not going to Boysville. I was about to stupid. I was about to jump off that building up there, but they told me not to. The dude brought me back down. I was about to jump because y'all trying to make me go to Boysville. I wouldn't. The dude, he had to bring me back down. Exactly. Mind you, me saying they like 10 seconds behind me. So how the hell did I go way up there and come back, cross this busy street, go across the street, get 50 stories up, almost jump, come back down, have a dude walk me down, come back outside, and then cross the street again, and then make it back right here in 10 seconds for you to meet me back. While we all still run, I'm still out of breath and everything. Like, y'all were literally right behind me, so you know it was not true. They didn't care if it was true or not. They were like, oh, suicide.
They need you in
okay.
That's why.
We see you later, buddy. Bro, I'm in Nick's hospital right there off 410 for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, seeing aliens in the vent. So, yeah. Wow. So when they asked me if everything was okay, I knew not to be like,
No,
nah, bro.
right.
I see an alien.
Okay.
I'm like, hell nah, everything is perfect. I love the food. I love the faculty. I love everything about it here. I love you guys.
I mean, you didn't like it in there pretty much, or like?
Oh no, it's real crazy people. Like exactly what you think and see on the movies is exactly. Now it was a little lenient.
What's going on, Renee?
Move around, but exactly like the crazy people that you see and them saying, don't look this person in the eye and don't do things like that. And that nature, it was literally like that. Room padded. All that is literally that.
Okay.
Give you
You
clothes,
don't wanna be
but
in there.
yeah, back to your mental health.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy.
I was in denial for many years, and then I realized this year is serious. So I took care of it. One thing, sorry y'all, that plays a factor is childhood trauma, and it can go over into your relationships. So I didn't know I was battling with separation anxiety, abandonment issues until I got a boyfriend. And when I got the boyfriend, I was so excited, but I was also scared. And then, like, if he decide, like, say we have a dispute, and he'll be like, I'm not gonna come around. Like, I would freak out. Like, literally, I would panic. And then, like, he was like, you might need to, check this out or whatever. And so I went to counseling. And I got help and realized that I was dealing with those anxieties. So me going from blowing him up or texting him all day, when I got on my meds, like, fuck this nigga. Like, I need to text you for. Like, I gotta go to work. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. So I didn't even want to text him no more. So he'll hit me up and be like, I ain't heard from you, but I'm on my meds right now.
So it's really the medication talking.
It's the medication
Let me ask you
talking right now.
I always wanted to, and I don't know if it's because I've had to deal with a lot of this, so I'm more understanding to it.
Yeah.
Right. But I noticed that, like, for instance, let's say, like, I came at you and was like, yo, I noticed that you just snappy, and hey, maybe you need to think before you react, or let's talk about what's going on so we could try to get to the bottom of it. And it's me. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And I'm telling you what I see because I'm around you, and I'm telling you what I see every day that you're doing. Right? I'm telling you, hey, I could just ask you something and you snap, or hey, I could. When you do this, I notice that you just get irritated easy. Just like you said, 8 is like you just a switch. 0 to 100. I'm noticing it. Yeah. When I tell you, you're combative. Right? But
that's when you're in denial.
But peep this, right? Well, let's take the denial out of it, right? Because you're willing to go pay some person some money and them tell you the same shit that I'm telling you. And it's like,
But
I just told you the same thing. I literally just told you that you, and who better to tell you than the person that you're doing it to.
But can you prescribe medication?
So, okay, but listen, the medication, and this is the difference. The medication and what I'm telling you is two different things, because while I'm telling you this, even though they're going to prescribe you medication, the end result could still be the same. You're still getting the information, and you still are learning where you're like, hey, this is why you're doing it. So before they prescribe you the information, the medication, they giving you the same information I was giving you.
Oh, so you're Dr. Aubrey now.
I'm not saying I'm Dr. Aubrey. I'm just saying, not me specifically, just saying. People,
I agree with that because
people would tell you.
I don't take medication for my bipolar. So
when you go see a counselor, they give you precautionary steps of how to deal with it when it happens.
Right.
Now, just because you say I'm tripping, are you gonna sit here and tell me, look, you need to sit down and meditate? You need
what if we do that? Yeah. What if we do that? What if they do that?
What are some of those things as well?
What you mean?
That you precautions you can take?
Yeah. What like? Well, tell me, give me some.
There's
I would think
there's actually groups on meetup.com where you can go and get counseling for free. So
I don't mean this by, again, I think it's because I've been through it. Right? Like literally up till when I could think for myself been through it. So it's not like, oh, you was only through it when you was a kid. Like, nah, I do it till I'm 18, until I'm old enough when I'm out my parents' care. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing it. So hold up, hear me out. This is what I say. Okay. The things that they are saying, and it's no, again, I've been through it, so I'm not trying to put this on nobody. Yeah. Honestly, it's just a lack of knowledge, because they're saying common sense things that they're telling me. Like, at least me, when they was telling me, because I was overreacting and doing things that I shouldn't be doing, and in the neighborhood just acting wild. And when they tell me what I'm doing, man, honestly, it really just boiled down to me stopping and thinking about the things and the decisions that I was making. Me knowing, just like you say, I know that I can snap from A to Z. So my question, and this is for myself, right? It would be, well, if I know that I snap from A to Z, and I know that I do that, then is this situation my fault? Because I know that I do that, so why didn't I think before I did it? Me knowing, so then when I know, and then I go deeper. Yeah. No, I didn't think of that. It didn't even cross my mind.
That's where the mental health come in at, because at the same time, like, I know when you start hearing it from multiple people, right, you got to check yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit here and keep saying, oh, nothing wrong with me, nothing wrong with me.
What's going on, Rebecca?
I used to sit there and be in denial, like, I got this. I don't need to go to see no doctor. I don't need to go take no medication or whatever. That's a lie. Because before I got on the meds, I used to cry a lot. Like, I would literally wake up and just cry because I'm going through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Right. People think just because they see me, oh, she doing good, she got this going on, she got going. But I was in the corner, like, literally battling with myself. Myself was my biggest enemy.
How does that feel? It's
horrible.
Yeah,
it's horrible because you can sit there and tell yourself, like, I got this, but then it's always like that, you know, conscious that's like, man, nah, you ain't where you need to be at. Or, man, I'm single, you know, I ain't got
and that's the hardest demon because it's in you. Like, it's different from someone telling you that. And internally, it's like embedded in you. Like, it's like, I can hear it with my eyes closed because it's in you. So I know that it bothers you because me telling you, oh, you ain't this and you ain't gonna never do that and you not living up to your potential, I could go home and then you never hear that again. But when you hearing that within your own mind, it's like, this is what you in the shower. This is what you when you brush your teeth, when you go to sleep. It's inside of your mind. So I totally agree with like it being a horrible battle. You know, how do you get over that? Like, is everything? Let me ask you this. And again, I know we got viewers. Do you smoke weed?
Nah, I eat edibles.
So let me tell you this. So this is what they always say that everything from a leaf to the dirt, everything has its reason for being here. Everything that a cockroach, it has its reason for being here, right? So they usually say the most natural things, right? Usually cure, again, me taking Ritalin, Wellbutrin, Clonidine, Adderall, there's two other ones, right? All the way up till I'm like 18, 19 years old. My uncle was just like, stop. When I started, now I didn't start smoking weed till this dude to like 19. But when I started smoking weed, and I'm used to taking all these and I'm used to it. Prior to me smoking weed with him, the day before that, I just took the pills. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, when we at Houston Tillerson, my grandma called me like, did you take your medicine and that? And I'm telling her, no, I'm good. No, and she like, oh my God, come home. Like, no, you not. Like, boy, it's been every time I talk to you saying you ain't took the pills. Like, stop. You don't know what you're doing. But I was smoking weed, not sitting at the weed, you know. But I will say that when I was doing like Adderall and Ritalin, I felt like a zombie. Right. I could concentrate, but I didn't want to do anything. Weed, I have not had too many night terrors. I haven't. You get what I'm? And this is just me. That's why I asked you if you smoke weed and notice. Not saying that I know anything. Again, if you hear it from maybe 10 years from now, somebody gonna be like, "Oh, you should have smoked the blunt." And then again, I'm not a doctor, but just saying, "Hey, try smoking the blunt."
But I don't want to smoke. I don't want to smoke because I don't like that choking part of smoking.
And that's okay.
But
that's what you
mix
do.
me up with pecan pie or butter.
I done had some edibles and they don't, and there's some good ones and they don't from the dispensary and all. I like eat the whole thing, but like, bro, I wish I wouldn't have never bought this.
I don't
maybe my tolerance too high.
I be out of there, like sleeping good.
I want to ask you this: the mental health thing caused you to get into doing conferences or speaking, doing public speaking? Like, explain that to me.
This one.
Well, the reason why I got into the motivational speaking and the conferences is because I've been there before. You know, I done sat there and when I feel like my back was against the wall, nobody was there. Actually, this is my first time actually having a support system since I moved back to San Antonio. San Antonio has shown me so much love and support. They uplift me. They, you know, let me know I'm beautiful every day, that I'm doing moves that I thought I couldn't do. And so I told myself, Kait, if you can overcome it, even though I still have my small battles here and there, if you're able to overcome it, then go help the next sister. Go help the next single mom that's a single mom just like you with no help from the father. Help her out, you know, let her know she beautiful. Tell her she can do this. She got the power to do this. And so by me uplifting other women, it draws more women to me because I'm uplifting. So that was the best thing that I could do, was just to go give back to the community and help other women.
So you can. What was it? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Tell me about that.
When someone say no, you can't. Like he say no, you can't.
Why I gotta be me? Why can't it be like you say like when you to him?
AC, okay.
You already put it in the earth. It's already in the atmosphere.
So say AC trying to go get a job or whatever, but then he doubting himself. He like, man, no, I can't.
Right.
yes, you can. Like, we here. Yes, you can. Like, so that's what motivated the yes, you can, because it's when you're trying to be successful, it's so many doors that's going to close. But even though they close, like, it's going to be another door that open. Right. So door number 8 closed, go to B. B closed, go to C. Go to D. Like, don't ever stop. Don't give up, you know. Right. So go through that door and start, you know, making your path. I love that. Yes, you can.
Don't look. Why
okay.
What the hell?
So wait.
Why you put it on me? I want y'all to do great. I wish y'all the best. You want a piece of the star? Go get them 5 stars. I want everything y'all want on earth. I wish y'all whatever you want.
What up, Kobe?
Just so you know. What up, Kobe?
When is this conference?
So the conference in San Antonio is January 9th at Christopher Hall from 3 to 6 p.m.
January 9th.
And what should they expect at this conference?
So to expect, what they should expect at this conference is mainly like powerful speakers that are from San Antonio that has a great business, entrepreneurship. Also, they're going to be vendors. So it's going to be about 10 vendors that have their businesses set up. So you can go around and network with the vendors, probably shop with them as well. And then it's an introduction to Yes You Can. So we will be presenting that at the conference as well. So
you have this going on in Houston as well, huh?
I got Austin. Austin. Yeah, I got Austin January the 30th in Georgetown. I got Dallas February the 20th in Carrollton.
Oh, you're on a tour.
Yeah.
We're doing a little tour,
huh?
I
got Houston.
Yeah,
I got Houston March the 12th at the Holiday Inn. And then I have Atlanta in June. So we already speaking with Lynn and Kari. They are over 3 Queens Entertainment. They're actually launching a network as well on Roku called The Real Life of the Black Perspective. So yes. I've been and that's mainly about, you know, the life of entrepreneurs and how we went from the mud to where we at today. Right. So I got networked with them, and so now we working on that conference for June.
Renee King.
Huh?
Right. So look, Renee King says, a little off subject, but I want to know how y'all feel as men having depression. I just feel as men you have to hide it and have to suck it up. So that's actually pretty dope, Miss Renee. I believe we do cover it up. We do. I think we feel like, oh, we're tough macho. We can't. I
think because just like you always tell me, like, you never tell me anything. You never, and we've been knowing each other forever, and you know everything about me. But if you ask Ace, it's probably like he don't tell me nothing. But it is a little bit of that, like, other than telling you what you gonna do about it. And that's how men kind of look at it, which it does suck, because a woman, and it's horrible, but a woman, she could come in and hypothetically she'll tell her man how she's feeling throughout the day and whatever, and he gonna hold her in the arm. He probably gonna try to do whatever to, even if she say, oh, such and such at work, whatever, and she just got me so horrible. He fits to go throughout his whole day to try to whatever to make that right? Not saying a woman won't do that, but a man, how does it sound? Now, of course, but how does a man sound? Like, I was at work and such just got me down, and then hypothetically
make him look weak.
You at home and you really feel down. You really feel down. Now, let me ask you this. When you really sitting there feeling down and your girl asks you what's wrong, you be like, oh, AC at work just got me upset. Instead of her doing the same thing that man would do and be like, oh, don't worry about Tamika at work, baby. She ain't nobody. Look, she ain't even got a man. And look, why you worried about her? She broke. And whatever you got to say to make your girl feel better about whatever, right? Your girl's going to be like, hold up, you sitting here about this man? Like, what?
Not all women like
that. Not saying all women.
No. Yeah, I'm not saying all, but I'm not saying that they would do that. I'm saying men.
That's how we think.
That's how you're thinking.
That's what we think.
That's how we're thinking already.
Yeah, you're right.
And not saying that you might not do that. Yeah. And I'm not saying that that's what women would do. I'm saying that men already, like I said on the last podcast, if someone breaks in the house, who the first person, it don't matter if the woman is Wonder Woman, who the first person that they gonna go after? Most likely. And he probably a midget, can't fight, none of that. But they gonna make sure he out the way first. Mentally, it's just a mental thing. They should be worried about the woman. So it's just like, I do feel like men mask it. I don't think that is right. I think that it becomes a difficult situation when the men before you did it, and the men before them did it, and the men before them did it. So it's like, dang, how do I kind of break that? Because I'm not used to coming to AC saying, "Hey, bro, I feel like this, and I wish, can you please help me?" Which I should. But it's like, what AC gonna do other than talk to men? What he gonna do other than talk?
We even scared, even with ourselves, that he gonna think I'm weak.
Weak, or I think men also look at it, and again, I don't mean nothing by this when I speak about the opposite, because I believe that we have our equal traits, but we are different in a lot of ways. Men do think with a more rational and logical. Like, you get what I'm saying? So women, they would be more emotional and come hold me. Men, I think that we, aside of that, we more logical. Like, that ain't about to, because David was at work tripping, bro. I slapped David. I'm not about to worry about him. Like, you get what I'm like, we already like rational. Like, bro, he don't even live with me. He don't dictate my money. He don't do none of that. So I'm not about to. And it's other things that I'm going through this with my mother or whatever. And it's like, I'm not about to deal with that. So I do think that we do hold on to that. It's not a good thing.
Now, do y'all think that that's only black men holding on to that? Because honestly, I mean, I've tried to dibble and dabble in a different race. And I'm not all the way there yet. But in the experience that I have had with black men is they don't want to express nothing. And then when they do express it, it either come out as anger or like if I'm the one that is emotional, they don't really want to tend to that. Man, that could be just the ones that I dealt with.
You're correct.
Right. Yeah, they don't want to tend to my emotions. They take it as
it's a learn.
You're crazy.
We got to learn to do. It's not something that we just jump off and go.
So a lot of them don't be emotionally available.
I don't. And me as a black man, I can agree and say yes, you right about that. And the way that I deal with that, I can't tell you where it comes from. The way that I deal with it, probably like 100% of my situations is with logic. So as long as I'm aware that that's there, then I could fix it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Because I do know that it's an issue. I'm not, because I have had that problem. Like, again, growing, and I don't know what that is. It is, I don't want to just be like, it's because we black and we got, it's like, I don't want to put it on culture or anything, but in our world, you have to, and I'm not even saying you have to do it, but it's kind of like, you look forward to, if it's a group of people out there and you see.
Somebody said that it's mostly non-black that seek help in mental health.
Oh, that seek help. They're correct. Yeah. Black men don't ask for it.
Yeah.
So they are correct.
And honestly, if I was in a relationship, and I have been in a relationship in my past where the guy is not trying to tend to his mental health. So say, we together, for instance, and you're going through something and I'm your girlfriend, I'm going to feel that shit. Right. So I'm going to feel it. And if you're not opening up and you're explaining this to me of how you feel and why you feel, I could be walking around the house feeling lonely than a mug. You know why? Because we're not communicating about that.
True.
Yeah, so that does like play a part and hurt the relationship too. And that's what made me feel like, dang, Kait, I'm drained. Like I can't do black men no more. And I hate to say that. It feels weird. Seriously. You guys, I do not want to say this. Like it feels so weird coming off my tongue.
Done. Hey, y'all, what's your social media? Put your social out there.
Listen to what I gotta say.
This RadioActive podcast, we appreciate y'all tuning in. We out. We done.
But at the same time, about me being a black woman who have emotions, don't nobody want to go through that where I gotta sit here and figure out what's going on with this dude. Like,
but let me say this. And patience one. But like I said, it takes, because it could be anybody. It could be black, white, green, orange. Exactly. It takes for the person to be mindful. If I'm not even mindful that I'm incorrect, then how are we gonna switch it?
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So you can tell them like so. I think that's where. It's a learning process. So again, in my community,
mental health awareness.
That's exactly. So in my community, right, I'm probably the only person in my neighborhood taking medicine and like really dealing with like, and there's probably other kids going through the same thing in my neighborhood. Fact. But whatever insurance we had or whatever, when we in a project, it was taking care of it. Right. So I was able to, do every school. Listen, I'm the most popular dude in all
behind me.
This is the truth. Listen, and this, let me tell you, in all of my schools, when you speak of mental health, at all of my schools, I'm in special education all the way. Most of my classes. When we at Highlands, I got a couple classes, and I'm popular. Like you would never know. Like, hey, he fits to go to like the class with all the deaf people after this. What? Like literally mental health. Huh? Am I lying? Nope. Like literally mental health. Like, and I'm like. When we go to lunch, you would never know. Like everybody around me, I'm rapping. I'm so full of energy. Before I eat lunch, I just went to the nurse, took my 6 pills, ate them, took them. After lunch because I got to do. I can't eat it on an empty stomach.
Right.
After lunch, go take the pills. All right, AC, me and H, I'm about to be late because I know they're going to send us to ISS. If I'm not late, the only sad part is they're not going to send me to ISS because I'm in special education. No, nigga, they're going to send AC to ISS and RB, you to go back to your class. Only time I go to special education if I didn't have special education that period. Then they're going to send me to ISS. But I say that to say that literally was dealing with that, and I think that when I became aware of the situation, then I was able to fix it. Not saying everybody is like that, because some people that they don't click. You know what I'm saying? I tell AC I literally tell him this all the time. I don't know what happened at 16, 17. I just stopped. I tell you that all the time, right? I say, I don't know what happened. I just stopped. But I also believe that at 16, 17, 18 is when I became aware of what I was doing. I wasn't just acting off impulse. I was, when you say something to me or when I'm about to react, I think, like, let me play every scenario, because I know last time I reacted, I did something that wound me up being sorry.
So when I say that, as far as going into relationships, you have to have a partner that support that or that's there for you to help you. Because if you say you in a verbal abusive relationship and they know that you're going through mental health, and then they're saying, like, you know, hurtful things or toxic things, that'll make it worse. That'll make a person get ready to drive themselves over the edge because their partner is not supportive whatsoever. And that was my last situation.
Right. Yeah.
So you
Renee, hold on, because Renee said, let's get some of these comments. Renee,
right, let's do that.
What up, Renee? Renee said, meds drug me down. That's why I smoke. It don't help to be given pills and become addicted to popping. A lot of the people that I know that said that they took Adderall, Ritalin, and all of that right now, just to be honest, they are some of the biggest pill poppers I know. The crazy part is I took so many pills. If you ask AC, I always say that's one of the reasons I've never popped a pill in my life, because I've popped so many pills from the doctor to where, like, I'm exhausted. Like, when I got a headache, I barely take a Tylenol. Like, my body literally does not enjoy pills no more. It don't matter, Advil, a Tylenol, or ibuprofen. Like, my body is sick of it, right? I only take it when it's like the last. Like, I would go through a headache for hours before I'd be like, okay, give me whatever.
I do not like
but
taking over-common medicine.
I agree with what Renee is saying. It drugged me down so much to where it's like, you know what? But again, being aware, and I don't know where it switched that. I tell AC this all the time, and it could possibly be him, because I always say that AC subconsciously hanging with him saved my life.
It do be the people around you.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I wasn't with him, AC, have I ever had a night terror at your house? Do you get what I'm saying? Wow, I never, in everybody house that everybody house that I've ever been to, like, my grandma literally never let me spend. I wasn't allowed to watch certain movies, stay up past so like, I didn't have a bedtime because, you know, let him fall asleep when he's going to fall asleep, because I know when he fall asleep, it's going to be some shit. Not just put him to sleep, let him go to sleep. But never had an issue with him. Really just girl stuff, like we doing teenager stuff, but not breaking into houses. I never needed medication when I'm with this dude. When I spend the night at his mama house or with them, my grandma never called his mama and say, here go his medication, make sure you take it. My grandma was concerned. I go off to college with this man. I'm living in his dorm room forever. Supposed to be taking medication when my grandma called, and I'm saying this for a reason.
Well, because I can agree. That's what
because I was
right here, so.
Because I was aware.
Awareness is
now
important.
I will say this, even while I'm at his school, I swear every night before I fall asleep, I put this. If I'm lying, I'll spontaneously combust. It crossed my mind every night. Damn, am I gonna have a night terror? It's gonna be so embarrassing. Because we down here having a good time. We smoking, having a great time. We in college. I'm not in college. I'm at Ace's college. He got people over here.
I'm in Ace's college.
I mean, I'm keeping it king, which I mean, to the point to where you would thought I went there, to where you might as well give me a badge. But I said it to say, dang, it could go down any moment right now. Because a night terror, I don't know if y'all understand, it's your subconscious reacting with your consciousness, like, you still in my dream. Like, it's a dream, but this mic still here. Everything is still. So if a dragon is chasing me, let's say a dragon chasing me and he blowing fire, I'm running through this. I still know that's a door, but now I think a dragon is chasing me. Let's say I got a gun on me and I start shooting at everything is still in the house that it is, or everything is still my surroundings. It's just my subconscious has kicked in, and now it's something else. So it's a knife right there. I would still pick up the knife and start swinging and trying to kill this dragon, but little do I know it's not a dragon. It's probably you trying to tell me to stop.
That's a lot of murders going
on. Do you get what I'm saying?
So
anytime, my grandma done woke up, when we speak of woke up and I got a pillow, I'm flipping out like, oh my God, like flipping out. But then when I start becoming aware, like, oh shit, you know what? I be spazzing out. I be doing this.
Somebody said to me, it's like bipolar had a lot to do with energy. If you surround yourself with positive energy, it's
it could be that.
to deal with it.
It could be that.
But speaking of the night terrors, like me, literally for nights, I have dreams like where I got shot. I have dreams where like I'm running, and I'm getting chased by the police.
In your dreams, when you run, can you run fast or you running slow? I'm always running slow.
To the mic.
Oh, get closer to the mic, mama.
Oh yeah. Well,
Can you run fast or slow? I always be like moon running in my dream. Like I'm running slow. Like they gonna catch me. And the other person running regular speed. I'm like, bro, what is going on?
Whatever it was, I sure was going fast because the police ain't catch me in my dream, But yeah, so
I run slow as hell.
So I want to speak on the situation making you want to date outside your race. So I mean, do you find like white men, Hispanic men attractive?
hard. I hate when y'all put me on the spot. Okay,
all races have beautiful people.
Right.
Yeah.
So we gonna put that out there
honestly,
first.
a lot of Hispanics are short. No offense, but I'll be seeing some attractive white guys. But what really made me say that is because I went on a couple dates with a couple white guys, and just texting them and getting to know them, they express themselves a lot. They asking me about my day, how I feel, what I'm going through. Like they seem like they're very attentive.
You're right.
As far as me dating a black dude, he don't really care about none of that.
It depends. I say this.
The maturity of the
Black,
man too.
and it is just what I think. I think that when you're dealing with the opposite race, just like let's say I was dealing with a white woman, just hypothetically.
Yeah.
Now, for all y'all out there, and I think all races are beautiful. I do not date outside my race. That's just me. My woman is black, and if I wasn't with her, the next woman is gonna be black. Everybody got their preference. If I was a pit bull, I want to be with a pit bull. Right. I wouldn't want to be with a Rottweiler. Right. Just saying. So just my thing is, everyone has whatever race that they're gonna be with. That's fine. But I also believe, like, let's say that I was gonna go after a white woman, and just like you said that they more attentive and do this. I don't know shit. I think that they gonna overdo a little bit because they're dealing with something outside the norm, as opposed of me knowing you, right? Not saying that it's right, but I kind of there's nothing more beautiful than a black woman, right? But us being so used to a black woman, right? We kind of dumb it down a little bit to where, we used to this, as opposed to, let's say I was dating a white woman. It'll look like, he treating this white woman like gold. No, I'm probably just overdoing it because it's not something that I'm used to.
I get what
you
you're
get what I'm saying? So the white man gonna do a little more than a black because he's not. Now let's take him dating that same white woman. Let's take the white man date. He probably would do the same thing that a black man would do with the white woman. Do you get what I'm saying?
I do, but y'all messing up my transition, okay? Do you find them attractive?
Yeah, I find some of them attractive.
So me and Ari, we talk about this. We say as
don't
men,
put me in there.
Look, we say as men we should be able to say, this other brother, you a good looking brother. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I see,
but but also as men, we feel like we kind of feel funny about saying that. You know what I'm saying? We kind of feel funny about saying, this is a good looking. This person is good looking. But you know what I'm saying? It's not. Society doesn't.
I've never had issue with it.
Yeah,
never.
So
I see dudes. I see dudes.
So do y'all think it's okay for guys to say this other guy?
Yes, you're a human being first.
Yeah, right. I know.
Well, I don't know. I feel like the way you should say is like, man.
Yeah, I don't say he beautiful.
Man,
no
you
shit.
I
say some shit like that.
You fly today,
I say it in the most complimentary, but man, like my dude Sean Cash had his dress was looking very. I say, hey, bro. Your braids look very nice today, King. Like them are nice. Who did your hair?
Right.
You get what I'm saying? When you get dressed up and I look at you, I hit you and be like, hey, bro, you looking very good today, bro. I see you. What color is the shoes matching? I can't really see the shoes. What's that?
Everybody likes
you look
compliments.
good, bro. Hey, nigga, you got those. Hey, you look real good, bro. Right. That's how you supposed to do it, boy. Like we men, like nigga, that's how you supposed to do it. Nigga, when you had them shoes tied tight, look at this. Look how you look today.
That's how you supposed
to
do it.
I'm not on you like, AC, I love the way those jeans are accenting your thighs, like what, nigga?
Yeah. So it's okay for men, you know what I'm saying, to say other men, you're good looking. You look.
Right.
I'm not an idiot. I know good looking men when I see them.
Check me out. So we ready, Arby? Name the top 3.
What? Man, why you gotta do Aubrey like that? Come on now.
I gotta do it. Look. Fuck on that. Name the top 3 good looking actors that you can sit there and say they're good looking actors. They're not. These are good looking young men.
Dylan.
No, don't act like that. Right. Don't act like that, man. You can't. So you can't say another man. You can't say another actor is good looking.
You know what? Yeah, I know.
All right, so give me 3.
Bro, that just sounds weird. The way
No, we just talked about this. Don't hit that. We just talked about this. We said it was okay.
But
we just said it was okay.
Asking me just feels so.
I knew it would. That's why I did it. But come on.
Women can do it. Men can't.
But see,
we can do it with no problem.
I know, but he wound me up to be like, look, let me tell you, it's like, so Arbor, you like fat asses, right? Yeah. Oh, so what? And then his name a fat dude. Like, so what he got? A fat ass, right? So you like his fat ass? And it's like, bro, but the matter that you're like, no. So it's just like
you can though. So
nice looking dude,
nice looking actors. Top 3, nice looking actors. Come on, man, you got this.
Like, bro, don't even ask me this question no more. Bro.
It's all good.
He like, I'm gonna talk to you when we get out of here.
I'm gonna
like,
keep it with you. I can't even name no.
You can't.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. You said I just took a deep swallow.
But look, that's. But what is that? What is that? Why is it? Why do you feel that way? That you can't sit there and say this? You know what I mean?
You're right.
But we just said we talk about this,
and I'm letting you know. Okay, you're right. I don't know, and it's just probably not going to happen. I don't know why that is. Okay. I'm agreeing that it is something that is just blocking me. It's just like as soon as you ask me, something just blocks it and say, "Nigga, you're not about to think of nothing." Right. I literally can't think of.
You want me to help you out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me 3 that you think is attractive.
All right. Why you gotta say attractive? Like, why
you
now you fucked me up.
Yeah.
Now you just messed me up. I said good looking, and you want attractive.
You
no,
can do this. Come on.
No, we're not saying attractive.
If you think they look good, you think they're attractive.
Nah, hell
Break
no.
the cycle.
Let's do that.
Men say not knowing is okay.
So check me out. Okay, let's do that.
Lynn.
So y'all, y'all
she said not knowing is okay.
Yeah, not knowing. I don't know.
No, it's
I don't know.
So that dude that played on what's Star? He played on Star. He's actually P. Diddy's like stepson.
Oh yeah. He's cute.
I ain't never seen that.
Okay, well he's good looking guy. The guy that plays Thor.
I don't know who that.
Y'all know who the guy Chris Hemsworth?
The white dude?
The white dude that plays Thor.
This just sounds so weird. Continue. Oh my God.
Okay, what's the last one?
Oh my God, this sounds. And then I got a question for you after that, and this gonna f you up. I'm not gonna talk because I know you got people on here. So let me, and then I'm gonna ask you a question right after y'all to the third one.
The last one,
It's gonna mess you up.
Matthew McConaughey.
See,
No.
You don't think Matthew? Young Matthew McConaughey?
No. Hey,
remember who
listen.
that was.
So this is my question.
Yes,
This is
Thor.
my
That's
question.
right.
You wanted to
Let's
ask me
go.
such a, and no matter what your preference
sweating
is,
and
do
shit.
I
that.
say Leonardo
Woo, that made me
DiCaprio,
sweat, y'all.
yeah,
Now
he's
listen.
fine.
Okay, so let me ask you.
DiCaprio
Let me
is
ask
fine.
you this,
Yeah.
AC.
Mm-hmm.
So if you were a female,
Oh shit.
so these would be the type of men that you're into, and that you're a goose.
What kind of shit?
That you just act,
No.
that you attractive. They attractive to you. If you was a girl, but these would be the men that you holler at. You'll holler at
No, you
whatever
taking it
you
too
think.
far. You taking it too far.
Why you can't say it though? You a girl.
You talking
though.
about goosing now? Like
You was gonna be a girl. You
That's
date them?
different.
Would you date them?
man.
Nah, he like, I'm not a
taking it
girl.
too far.
so I can't
If
Y'all
you was a
keep
girl.
taking it too far, y'all.
They fine, right?
You
not
name
a
your
girl.
top 3
You're not a
now.
girl.
I don't know.
You don't know nobody.
No.
Denzel, nobody.
You know what? Let me say this.
Brian
And he got, and he,
in Fast
it is. I'm only saying this.
Fast and Furious, that dude was fine.
Look, Shannon said
Brian,
Shannon
yeah.
Tatum.
I'm only saying this because he got that tone. You know what I'm
Shannon
saying? That my
Tatum.
dude's doing successful. And he's gonna give me a chance to shout him out. Shout out to my dude
They
Jocko
put the-
Sims. You know what I'm saying? He on New Amsterdam and the Last Watch on TNT and
So you goose
CNBC.
Jocko Sims.
No, I'm only shouting him out because he's from San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? He's an actor. No, I don't like nothing about a beard. Listen. I think that when you look at a pit bull, there's pit bulls that look very nice. Like, oh, he's stocky. He look good for a pit bull. That don't mean that I want to do anything with him. So I know that there's men that look nice, but there's nothing about a beard or that attracts me. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's what's blocking me from telling you. I have no idea.
But you
Because
just
then
sat there and said.
I
You
said
just
what?
sat there and said that. As men, we can say that when a
can.
person.
But he don't know.
I don't
Remember
know. I
that.
don't
Yeah, I know
know
you looking
actors.
at me sweat because you used to have me do that.
I don't know no actors. I don't know no actors.
You don't know no actors now?
No.
I want to
Y'all,
know
he
who
been-
coming to Yes You Can.
No,
Right.
look.
Comments. Y'all bought
Right.
your tickets?
Hey, y'all got y'all tickets. It's January 9th.
January 9th.
Christopher Hall is only $25.
All right, we'll switch it up. Bro.
Yeah,
Let's switch it. I just wanted to fuck with Arby real quick. 'Cause I thought it was
crazy.
funny. All right, so is submission generally pertaining to women?
No, you have men out there that are submissive as well. But I feel like it's give and take. Like both of the partners should be submissive to one another.
I agree. 100%.
Okay, but I think that submission is usually when we talk about submission, is usually in the conversation is pertaining to women. Because if it was a man, we would be saying he acting like a broad. Right?
He acting like a broad, but he been with his wife about 35, 40 years.
Right. Now, let me
Okay,
listen.
so something had to work out.
Y'all know me and AC, we be having these little discussions back and forth on live on air.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these things that AC be saying is issues that he's having amongst himself or in the past. Not currently, but he's had them, so he wants to get these questions out.
Okay.
With
That's
that,
good. That's
that is good. That's very good.
It's his therapy.
go
So
to
that's
the
not the
therapy.
case.
Hold up, but I
That's
say that to say,
Mm-hmm.
like, in his instance, he would want it to be the woman, so he don't feel like, oh, okay. Or if they say it was a man, okay, well, she was supposed to be submissive. And let's say the woman he was dealing with wasn't submissive. You're like, oh, I told her that she was. Like, I told you were supposed to be submissive. Now, let me say this. I agree 100% with what Kate said.
Look at Shannon. Oh, exactly, Ari. I don't want to hear that. Shannon, be quiet.
Because peep this. Even though if you ask AC will tell you, Arby the dominant one in his relationship. But guess what? AC don't know that shit. I'm submissive as hell when it comes to my girl. Because...
Let me stop.
Hold on, hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Not submissive to where she I'm not to just bend over. Like, no, it's a hassle. It's a hassle a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm saying that if I want everything to run smoothly, right? I know that I'm gonna have to make everything run smoothly for her. So it's a give and take, right? Because if she just giving me, I don't want to be the person when she say, "Well, what you doing for me? Why would I make you happy? You're making me happy." So when a person speaks on dominance, all I hear is bullying.
True.
Right? That's all
Controlling.
I hear.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's all I hear.
But you
right?
have to feel comfortable in someone's dominancy. Yeah.
And
all
when
about
I say
respect.
that, and I say that to say,
They have to make you feel comfortable.
if I'm gonna be quote unquote the dominant one, and I also don't mind my woman holding I guess dominant role or being submissive or whatever, then when just like when you say know that role, my woman knows that. I guess if you want to take dominance, okay, Aubrey is the alpha of the house or whatever, right? Okay, cool. But for her to feel like that, right, I also give her the confidence to even say that because I show her that you also got say so in this house. So it ain't just Aubrey.
Right, it's a partnership.
It's, hey, babe, what color Christmas tree you want to put in here? I want white. No, I want a green one.
Let's get white and green.
Let's get But what I say is, okay, let's get the green one because then I might ask her, hey, what you want to eat for dinner? And then she say, oh, I want lobster. And I say, I want a burger. And she say, okay, we're going to eat burgers. Like, I was submissive on the tree.
Yeah.
She was submissive
So
on the
it's
break.
give
So
and take.
who are we saying? So who are we saying who's submissive? Are we keeping a tally? Like, oh, I was submissive 4 times today.
So you saying
she was submissive 5 times. Like, I was more. She was more submissive to me.
You saying the submission should be equal?
I don't think that it should be submissive at all. I think that you find somebody that you could cope with. You get what I'm saying, and you don't have to be submissive. It flows. If I tell you that I don't want to do something, you don't take it as I don't fuck with you. You take it to where nigga I don't want to do it. You don't gotta be submissive.
I like to be submissive. I do. I like to be submissive, but it's scary.
To the right man.
Yeah, it got to be the right man.
And that's why I say y'all both.
The wrong man could take advantage of me being submissive. You know
exactly, and that's what I mean by wanting her to treat you like the alpha. That's what I mean by wanting her to treat you like that because I treat her like she the queen of the jungle. I don't just treat her like when I walk in the house, have my plate. Guess what? She at her salon all goddamn day. When she get home, house clean, food ready, bed made, all that. Like, you get what I'm saying? So guess what? I was submissive on that. So guess what? When I want to do something, when she at home, and let's just say whatever. Hey babe, I don't want to watch this today. And maybe somebody else looking at it like, oh, she just gonna change the channel because he don't want to watch. No, they submissive.
I want to ask the ladies.
They both
ladies,
submissive.
do y'all want a submissive man?
I want to consider a man.
I'm telling you what I think.
I
think
consider it.
Right. I don't think no woman wants a submissive man. They want a man that's submissive at times. They don't want no submissive man. No, why don't y'all want no submissive man that's submissive all the time though?
Well, because then he becomes a yes man, and I don't want no yes man. Like he do everything I ask him to do. Like
no man want a yes woman.
So do y'all look at it? Do y'all look at it as kind of feminine though? You know what I'm saying? If he's the yes man, you know he's agreeing to everything you say.
I see my husband as a person first. So the same things that I go through, I would just think that he's going through it too, just differently. Everybody's different, male, female.
I don't want to be laid on right now. That don't mean I don't F with you, or I won't.
I
didn't run your bath water right now. I didn't fix your food. That don't mean that I'm not submissive.
Well, why wouldn't y'all want us? Okay. Why wouldn't y'all want a yes man though?
I wouldn't want a yes man because, for one, like, I don't want to feel like I'm running a whole relationship.
How you know he's telling you the truth though? When
Like he agreeing with everything. Okay,
True.
so if I make a mistake and you agree with it, like, how can I grow? Like, you got to be able to tell me, like, babe, you shouldn't have did that. Like, you got to,
Okay.
So if he
honest,
agreeing with everything, he agreeing with everything, then there's no growth in that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Okay,
Right.
okay. Let's go on to the next one. So I made a post, y'all, and I said, if you're not turned on by me telling you what I would like for you to wear, then you ain't for me. What's y'all thoughts on that post?
I didn't agree.
You don't agree. So
That's
tell me why.
Because what does that have to do with her being for you or not? My girl, when I get dressed, everybody always like, dang, bro, you could dress nice and you, right? And sometimes before I leave the house, the same thing that you or somebody probably just complimented me on, my girl was like, I don't like that.
The Prater,
So-
you need to be up here.
So
As
I'm
much as he
saying.
talk about
So
you.
what I'm saying is, when you say that, well, how much they dress, right? If
You're not
you
turned
tell
on
me
by me telling you what I would like for you to wear for our date. I'm sorry. I forgot that part about the date. Yes.
Oh, then yeah, that's a turn on. Yeah, but I don't think I've seen all that. But I don't think that it'll be. I don't think. Didn't you say that you're not for me or something like that?
I said, yeah, if you're not turned on by me letting you know what I would like for you to wear on our date, then you're not for me.
Okay, so that's where I was disagreeing with you at. There, I knew it was something like that. So that don't dictate.
Right.
I don't care.
No, but I get what he's saying.
But I do. I understand. But
Yeah.
but the part that I don't agree with is then you not for me.
Yeah.
Then yeah,
That's true.
when we go out, my girl know exactly all the time. But I love how I like her hair.
Someone
You know
said
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
day, hell no,
So-
but in a relationship,
But that's
yes.
because you've
So-
been with your girl for probably a while.
But I say that to say that even if she wasn't, if I told her to put something on and she was like, I don't like what you put on, and didn't show any interest in what I asked her to put on, or even show an interest on me telling her to do her hair a certain way,
Right.
that's not gonna dictate her being for me. I do agree. Yeah, it should turn her on that. Dang, he knows specifically how he want my hair. He know what color he want my nails. Like he got a whole image of me in his
That's
mind.
actually sexy.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Right.
in a
That's
way,
beautiful.
but then
It's-
was he trying to turn her into somebody that she's not?
But that's not something you would do on a regular, like
Yeah.
just for that one occasion for the date.
Yeah,
If you
that's
want to
easy.
But even
Like,
if she
that's
didn't,
a no-go
even if she
right
didn't
there.
f with it, even if she didn't like
That's no
it,
problem.
that wouldn't be a oh, we done that. You ain't for me.
Right. The infamy
You
part.
probably
Yeah, that was
mentally, you're probably way smarter than me. You're probably about to put me on some. You don't give a fuck about them clothes.
So what do you think, Kate?
What I have to say about it is, in the situation where it's the guy, if it was me, let me put myself in that.
Go ahead.
That's a turn on to me, because at the end of the day, it's like, I know if I put this on, he's gonna like that. So
Right.
the goal is to please the partner.
Right.
So if you want to keep on rebutting with the partner, it's not gonna work out.
So is it because it's assertive? You know what I'm saying? That's something that women always say they want. They want an assertive man. You know what I'm saying?
and then at the
a man
same
that
time,
can lead.
like, I might, like, say me and my dude get ready to go out or whatever, and I might be like, babe, put on that red polo real quick. You know, I like the way you look in
I'll
it.
say that.
And if he do it, that's gonna turn me on.
Right,
too.
right. You know, a lot of men do actually look nice for us.
Right.
You're right. Sometimes I'll be out in things that I do not want to put on, but I literally got all that on because my girl dressed me all the way. And to me, and she's done it as well. To me, I do not like what I got on. I look
be like that, though.
like
You're doing it
because
for
I know how
her.
I wanted to put it together. But
I don't like wearing heels.
What shoes I would have put with it? What pants I would have put on? What shirt? What hat? She already got it. This is what I want. Right. So yeah, it is a turn on a little bit, even for a man, for a woman to know. Sometimes my girl know when I get home, she already got the whole outfit from the drawers to the socks.
What?
Ready. She know if I got the shoes on, the socks gonna match. So if I don't Nike shoes, then it's gonna be Nike socks. She all the way down to the socks, to the belt, like this what you wearing. So yeah, but I'm sure that I agree with you on
Just
to
not
an
all
extent
the
because
time.
there's been
No, I
times
can't do
that
that all
it's
the
been
time.
times that my girl pulls stuff out for me. When you say that you ain't for me, it's been times my girl pulls stuff out for me, but like, baby, I don't want to wear that attitude.
I don't
Right.
want to, but
You don't want to wear it. I'm
better wear
telling
this
you, gonna look
motherfucker
good.
shit.
It's not even that. She telling me how I'm gonna look. I'm telling no, you ain't even tried to put it on. Like, so I understand. It's like, damn, they would take it. You know, I can see how someone could take it a little like, dang, I got this image of you in my mind, and you supposed to be for me, right? But again, if they really for you, it's like, nigga, that ain't gonna dictate me being for you. The clothes that I got.
Right. But for example, I don't like wearing heels. I wear them, but I don't like wearing them because they make my feet hurt. So if my dude be like, babe, put them heels on, I'll put them on, but when my feet hurt, guess what? Them heels, you gonna be holding them heels.
Right.
Yeah,
You gonna be
right.
holding them straight.
My girl said the same thing. I don't like wearing heels. She'll wear them for a while, but she always got either in a purse in the car, some slides.
Right.
All the time. She'll be dipped head to toe, and then she'll take the heel, and then she'll be dipped
By
from head to
9:30,
ankle.
like, all right, babe, we gotta go to the car for the about the
Head to
shoes real
ankle, she
quick.
look good. Then she got the east side slides on. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I can't walk to the car in these heels. I'm not doing it.
Okay. So I made another post, right?
You and these folks.
Hey, I like to provoke the people.
Yeah.
That can get the people going. So I said, if you ask her on a date and before she says yes, she asks you, where are we going? Drop her, bro. Drop her.
Man,
It depends on how she asks.
Because of that, yeah.
Because she could be
I
asking.
say drop her because I don't know for a fact that you're going on this date for me, or are you going on this date because you like the place that I chose?
No, you're correct.
Oh,
But
you
that's
got
what
a
I'm
point.
saying.
Yeah, you got a point.
That's what I'm saying. But it
So
depends
I
on
need
how
to
she
know. I
asks.
need to know that you
got a
said.
point.
I need to know that this is you doing this for me because you like me. I need you to say yes or no first, and then I'm okay with telling you where we're going.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
What if she asks in a manner of excitement and like with an exclamation?
She needs to say
mark?
yes first or
What
no.
if-
Like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
What if I'm saying that because I agree
Mhm.
because like if I tell someone, hey, let me take you out, it shouldn't matter.
Where we
I
going?
could probably want to walk you around the hood. It don't matter where
Right,
we're going
right.
because
Where
the
we
key
going?
is to spend some time with you.
True.
That,
Quality
that's
time.
the only
That
thing.
is the key. Right
Where we
there.
going, it don't matter because it's just really about the time that we spending. Because it's been times where I done chilled in a park, no
Ooh,
money.
Somebody
All
said
about the
Asa got a
connection.
narcissist mindset. Oh my God.
See, hey, I told you a lot of this is.
Narcissist.
Hey, I'm telling you,
You ain't telling shit.
I'm telling you, a lot of this is Ace's own little.
Hey, that's the way I think.
Oh, somebody said that's shallow. She could have had a seafood allergic, you know.
She can,
couldn't
but
go to
why
the
can't she? After she says yes, I would like to go on a date with you. Where are we going? That's
But I'm
easy.
saying, what if she listen? What
and
if she asks
has,
you?
oh, she asked.
What if she
I'm not
does it
saying
in
she
a-
can't ask though.
No, I know
So
that,
if
but
she
you're missing
say
what
no,
I'm
you gonna
asking.
get upset. What if she's not feeling?
If she
like
says
going
no,
on?
then I'm gonna go on to the next.
Hold
Like,
on, but you're not letting me. This is what I'm asking.
Mhm.
She can answer that
Mhm.
without saying yes or no.
why would she not? Like,
I'm
why
telling
would
you,
she not though?
no,
Somebody
because
said
it could
bingo.
because it could be right. It could be excitement. So for instance, let's say you be like, hey, bro, you wanna let's go do whatever. And instead of when you ask me, hey, you wanna go out tomorrow? Instead of me just saying yes or no, I answer it, but I answer it like with an exclamation mark at the end. Where we going? I'm excited. That was a yeah.
That was a yeah.
That was a
I
yeah.
can
I
rock
didn't
with
say
that.
yes or
I can
no.
rock with that.
Yeah.
That
I
was a
can
yeah.
rock
Like,
with
hey,
that.
Arby,
It's
you want
the
to
way
go out
you
tomorrow?
say things,
So
Fred.
I
So
can
it's like-
the way she
text
says it.
message.
That's
You
true.
can't-
gotta
You
put
can't
it
Yeah.
tell through text
But it-
You
message.
got to
Okay.
put a smiley face at the end of that.
Okay, yeah, put a smiley face because if you
Nah.
do exclamation point, it could be still sound like you yelling or something like
But
that.
my
it
thing,
seems
but
that you have
a
to
lot
have
of
great
people.
communication.
Okay, I don't think
That's
that it was a narcissistic thought. My thing is that's how a conversation works. I asked you a question, you answer my question, then you ask me a
I
question.
think that
But
you
you have to be
answer
okay
your
with the
question.
answer
I think
being
that you
different
give
than
a-
what you expect.
I don't
to come
care
out.
what that. The
I
answer
think you
could have
give our
been.
viewers
The
the
answer could have
image.
been hell no, nigga, you ugly.
Let me tell you.
That's fine.
I think you
I'm
give our
okay. You
viewers,
said
let me
no.
tell
You
our
said
viewers,
no.
Our viewers
Okay.
be looking at you sometimes, and I'm just when I look
you know,
at
I
you, we
don't
don't
give
care.
a-
We
I
don't
don't
care.
care. You know,
But
I
let me
don't
tell you,
care.
because when those girls said no, it's not that. It's like when they were saying, "Oh, AC has a
that's
narcissistic
true, Rebecca.
mindset" or whatever. It's more or less. Remember we had a conversation. I was like, "You, old buddy, and this, y'all had that same kind of mindset." And I
Okay.
broke it down, and I gave you examples. And you was like, "Damn, he right." Like you giving us. So it's not like I say that to say these be traits
Okay.
that
Traits.
you would like your partner to have.
Right.
Like, you know what?
Right.
I want her to be submissive.
Right.
I want if I ask her out to go somewhere, I don't want to hear no talk back because you get what
Oh,
I'm
it
saying?
ain't that.
But how does it work though? Like, say, you know, he is an alpha or whatever, and say he dating like a strong, independent woman. Like, how did that go? As far as people call
Two alphas ain't gonna work.
Right.
Two alphas ain't
So-
gonna
Who
work.
said that?
though.
Because my girl
Somebody
an alpha.
has to, of course,
Who
a
said
woman,
that?
of course.
Who
I
is
don't
What do you mean? Who said that?
That's my
It
girl
goes part of
out.
the yin and
Who
yang.
said
It's
that?
part
Of course
of
the
the
woman,
yin
yeah.
and yang.
Who? That's what I'm
The
saying.
woman
Listen,
gonna have to bow down.
I'm telling you, it's literally because, and I love you. I've been with you your whole life. It's because I noticed the women that you have
I
dealt
dealt
with.
with in the past, right?
So
I had
that's
to
what we-
switch. I had to
What-
switch.
what-
So
some
we
shit
are-
up.
Like,
so
what type of women he
They
You know
were
what?
very dominant. I was very submissive.
So,
you know
so
what I'm
that's
saying?
so you feel me. So let me
So I
tell
had
you.
to switch some things
That's
up.
why I'm saying
So that's,
a lot of his
that's
questions.
probably why I am like that. Like
A lot of his
answer my
questions
question
come
first,
from-
and I'm gonna let you know where we're going.
A lot of AC's questions come from every time you ask a question. Listen, I know When you say know somebody,
Yeah.
I literally know. No, not just what's his name. No, I know.
You don't know shit.
I know.
Somebody
I know
said
everything.
true alpha
Right.
can switch when
So
it's beneficial.
So I say exactly. So I say that to say a lot of when this is what I mean, and a lot of it probably go over a lot of people have, and I'm like, these are questions he wanna, because when he asks these questions, every time he asks a question, a particular woman, I'm like, this is a question that he could have asked when this was such and such. Like, I know where the question, even if it doesn't steer from there, it's a recollection on what he's talking about. I can pinpoint it to his relationship, whoever he's been with since I know every girlfriend he's had since he was 13, 14 years old. Everyone.
Well, I got women in the
So
comments
I know.
saying something different.
Oh, what they
Somebody
saying?
said that
What they
it
saying?
definitely can work. It can work.
Oh, I said they can work.
Yeah, and then somebody
I
else
believe it can
said,
work.
alpha here, late husband was an alpha. You step back when you need to.
Right.
And that's what I meant
comes
by the
with
women.
respect, though, and communication.
Respect.
That's what I
Yeah.
meant by the women that AC dates, and just like he stated,
Dated.
or dated. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
the women he dated. but this is what I could say about him because he's consistent. The women he's dated we got a lot in common. I enjoy a strong woman, a dominant woman, someone that's sure of herself. And nigga, if she say no, if she say 1 + 1 is 8, goddamn it, she's sure 1 + 1 is 8, and I love it. Even though she wrong, I love that. Goddamn it, she's standing there, head up, nigga, 8.
Confidence.
And I'm
Right?
like, you
So-
stupid in the motherfucker. It's 2.
But Pete this. He's incorrect. AC loves that type of woman as well. But the difference is, Arby would tell the
Say,
woman,
"Not no more."
Arby would tell the woman, baby, you incorrect. So when you speak of submissive, Arby would be like, no, you incorrect. And then we'll probably spend the whole day, because I'm going to go back and forth with you, pull out math books and all type of shit just to prove you wrong, because I want you to grow. AC, submissive. AC going to tell her, you know what, babe? I see how you getting 8. You do? How is she getting 8, nigga?
I guess he's trying to compromise.
Yeah,
Right.
So when you think of
my God.
submissive,
He probably don't want to hear a mouth
I
like,
took
shut up.
submission too far.
So when we fast
They
forward,
will step over you if
and
you
that's
do
what I
that.
mean
Yeah,
by when we
that's
fast
true.
forward to right now,
Yeah,
a lot of these traits that women should have, because it should have been a give and take with him.
Right.
But he was being more, it was more of a take on his
I was
behalf
so
and not
bad
enough
at it.
give. You know what I'm saying? So instead of, these are like, now it's like, dang, he's answering his own kind of questions. Like, hey, you know what? When I was with such and such, I was a little submissive. Let me ask this question. Hey, do you think a woman should also compliment a man probably because such and such did
Wasn't
not compliment
doing
him
it,
at all?
yeah.
So he want to make sure that
I'm not tripping.
he not
Yeah.
tripping because he ain't fan. You get
I
what I'm
obviously
saying?
was.
Well, that comes
But
from
he
awareness,
consistent,
though. That's why.
right? But he consistent. Every woman and every woman AC
You
has
need
had
consistency.
has been strong. Like he ain't dealt with a weak woman yet. He ain't dealt with a little puppy yet. Every woman.
She said, are you scared of an alpha woman?
All his women. He probably is. All his women been alpha women.
I think
all your
that-
women been
Are
alpha
you
women.
scared?
Am I scared of an alpha woman?
He is now.
That's the question.
I'ma say
He
this.
tired of it. He looking for
He
a submissive
probably
woman
got
now.
PTSD.
That's what
tired
it
of
is.
it. I'm tired
You're
of
looking
it.
for a submissive woman now
Because I'm
all
tired
you've
of the
had
alpha
is-
woman.
That's all
Yes,
you had.
I am.
I
I
mean,
am.
you're
I'm not
right.
scared.
I
No,
mean,
I'm not
some
scared.
women-
But I'm tired of it.
Everyone.
No, but some women may appear to the world as an alpha, but at home a straight submissive woman.
Now that I can rock with
Yeah,
that. I can
yeah.
rock with that. But I've
They
never
love
met.
life
I have
is
not
totally
met her.
different.
Like,
But
I
That's
hadn't,
something
you know.
discuss with that significant partner anyway. You
Right.
need to put everything out on the
Boundaries,
table, talk
yeah,
about it.
rules,
Right.
boundaries, standards.
But it
what
also
you
goes
expect.
with how you come in. It don't matter. And everybody knew. Every relationship, this how I feel. I don't know you like that, right? So I get to start with, now I'm getting to know you, but I get to start with a blank sheet of paper.
Yeah.
So how I'm coming in is how I'm gonna go out, right? So if my last relationship, if they didn't let me speak and they ran over me, you don't know that. So now I can step into this relationship.
Yeah,
Not
it's
that
a
I
new
gotta
start.
run
Yeah,
over
it's a
you,
new start,
but
yeah.
I'm gonna start
Right.
now with
How you
AC.
wanna
He
speak.
start every relationship the same. It don't matter the same way. Oh, what he doing the
Yeah,
same?
you can't be
I
But-
had to switch it up.
Not
But
saying
he's
not
saying-
saying
That's
that
why
is
they hate
bad.
me now.
I'm not saying that is bad because again, AC is a great man. He's a great man.
He's
Fast
a great
forward to right
friend,
now.
too. He's a great friend.
Great
I
friend.
am.
Fast forward to right now. These people that I'm talking about, he's been with these people 10 years. It ain't like he was dating these people for 3 months and then did it. No,
Right.
these are
Yeah,
women that
he's
he
a
was dating
long-term
10,
person,
15
yeah.
years out of his life. And then, of course, he's not just going to break up with him yesterday. So when I say that, it's not like, oh, he just this.
Yeah.
But now he's learning on what he wants. Like, you know what? I do want a strong female, but I also want her to
Sometimes
know
you lose
when to
yourself
step
in
back and make me
relationships
feel
also.
good.
That's-
Yeah,
that's
you
what
got to
happens.
find
Right.
who you are, your identity. You know.
But you just need to express that when you're moving forward with someone new anyway.
Yeah, like this is what
You
I
have to
expect,
express
you know.
yourself.
And then if they go against what you expect, then shit, you done already told them what you expect.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then you act like Aubrey.
Just act the fool.
Just
Well, now, So M Mogul said, and she's an entrepreneur. She owned daycare. She owned boutiques and everything.
Mogul, what
That's
up,
my
man?
dog,
Hey.
man.
She said, Kate, that's me. She said, in the world, I'm an alpha, but at home, I'm really soft. And
That's my
that's
dude,
how I
AJ
am.
Stacks, girl.
Yeah.
Who y'all just listening to
I'm
Yabba
the same
Dabba?
way.
Remember you just listening to Yabba Dabba,
Yeah.
the song? AJ Stacks, that's her dude. That's who on the track. Shout out to AJ Stacks. Shout out to M Mogul too. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
You had some shout outs, didn't you, Kate?
It's the end already?
Yeah, man. It's been an hour.
Okay, so before I do the shout outs, I want to go ahead and give y'all a gift.
Oh, we got gifts.
Hold
y'all.
up! Don't come up here if you don't bring
If
us
you ain't
nothing.
bringing
She
no
came
gifts.
true. Can we open it now?
Yes, open it. Merry
Look at
Christmas.
Oh, it's a
Y'all
card. This got some money. I got some Starbucks. Okay,
Yeah. Got $15
Yes,
of
you
Starbucks
can.
and Yes You Can shirts.
Hey, it's a Starbucks.
Yeah, $15 Starbucks.
Ooh, cold coffee. Cold coffee.
Hey.
I just bought some. I didn't even just bought them. I got some Saucony's. I done had these for like probably like 3 years. They match this. I ain't put them
Man,
out
thank
the
you.
box yet.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
I really
Man,
cut for
shirt
y'all
too.
though. Like y'all some really hilarious people, but at the same time, y'all real supportive. You know, for people who didn't know, I did that flyer. Man,
Yes.
everybody was giving good feedback on
Did
it.
an
Like
excellent job.
I really
Excellent
do
job.
believe in radio podcasts. Like I was one of their
RadioActive,
first
You don't
people.
believe no? She call us radio.
RadioActive.
She called us Radio
Radio
Podcast.
Podcast.
RadioActive. I'm half
you.
asleep right now.
Nah,
Okay,
nah, she knows she
so
was
RadioActive Podcast. Like I was there, y'all, when they first got the
Yes,
jump off.
yes,
Like I was
yes,
one of their
indeed.
first persons that they interviewed, and at
Yep.
the end of the day, I want to see where they gonna be at in the next 2 years when we all gonna be at the top.
For real.
Straight
y'all,
up.
hey, for
To the
real.
top we go,
got
y'all.
right.
And let me say this. I know y'all see a lot of people come up here, and sometimes y'all might, and I'm saying this to the viewers, sometimes y'all might know these people. Yeah, get that out of my way. Sometimes y'all might know these people, and sometimes y'all don't. But I just want to say that everybody, including these two queens that we got up here, everybody is making a path in this, on this earth that we bring up here. So don't think that when they come up here on our podcast that we just got somebody random coming up here talking about what they got going on. Anybody that come up here, they got something that you need to either be a part of, need to be tuned into, or need to know about. Like everybody. So I really commend y'all. It's not just us what we gonna be in 2 years. I'm trying to see what y'all gonna be in 2 years because it's one thing.
We're gonna be traveling.
in 4 months. It's one
I
thing.
move quick.
You know, it's one thing. It's one thing. And I'm gonna say this. I know we gotta go. I remember Mike Tyson came to my neighborhood, and Lisa Leslie came to my neighborhood. Came to Dietrich Road because we had the George Gervin Center right in the front. Came to our neighborhood, and what that did just by seeing them,
she want to offer y'all a Roku channel.
we want one. And we about to get on that too. But I want to tell y'all this real quick. Just from me seeing them, and I don't know them, right? But just for me seeing Lisa Leslie up front and going to the little basketball camp and seeing Mike Tyson right there, it made me interested and follow them for the rest of my life. Like I follow Mike Tyson after that just for coming to my neighborhood. So just the fact that y'all come up here,
Right, we gonna support y'all.
yeah,
For the
not
rest.
even, but it's seeing you
Can't
from the
wait to meet
beginning.
you.
It's like seeing from the beginning, just like you said. I'm starting other businesses, doing things like that. Your hair salon, getting other employees. I remember when on the last podcast, like, yeah, I think it was her, and I think it was one other person. I think you was up there,
I was
but you were
just
still
getting
starting.
started, yeah.
So it's just. I'm intrigued to see what you guys are gonna be as well, and I wish y'all the best. You feel me?
More
So
and more and more.
straight
My
up.
circle gonna go to the top with me. So if you right here next to me and you in my circle, just know when I make it, we all make it.
Right, she helped me
And
start
Kate
my
don't play.
own
She gonna
business,
make it.
so-
You know what I'm saying? She don't play.
Hold up, Miss Lynn. I like your podcast and would love to offer you guys a Roku channel. Email Lynn. Hey,
No,
we gonna
be
inbox you
on
because we gonna get the details as soon as we get off here. We got
Right.
Deidre. She gonna holler at you so we can see
She
exactly
say
how
I'm
they
the
up.
real MVP.
Yeah,
Thank
shout
you.
out. Hey, shout out to everybody on the
Man,
comments.
straight
Miss
up, Miss
Jones,
Lynn, yep.
Shout out
Rachel
to
Ross,
DDA,
Yep,
Yes,
Rebecca,
Car,
Rebecca,
car here.
Shannon.
M. Mogul. You know what I'm talking
M.
about?
Mogul,
Christine,
Yeah.
Just Wink by Kyrie.
We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all, Miss Lavandra, make sure y'all come back next week, same time, same place.
Where they follow us on it? Hey, where they follow y'all on
social medias, guys.
Yes, they
social
can
media.
follow me at ModelLacar0910 on Instagram and Rachel Love by Rachel on Instagram and Lacar on Facebook.
Cool.
All right, so for me, you can follow me at Kait_speaks. This is on Instagram and on Facebook, just like Yes You Can.
Man.
Where we
You can
at?
catch us on Instagram on the RadioActive_podcast.
Yep.
YouTube, RadioActive. Right here on Facebook. Hopefully y'all shared this.
Y'all already here.
Yes.
RadioActive Podcast. Yo, this is RadioActive.
Peace.